Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. So in this channel, we spend a fair amount of time talking about Apple, poking fun at Apple, going over some of the things that Apple does that I think are particularly garbage for both repair shops and the consumer. But as I say, many other companies also suck, and I figured this would be an excellent opportunity to discuss something funny that happened today. So this came across on Reddit while I was reading through. I did think it may have been a promoted post or something because I wasn't looking for this, but I found it even though it doesn't have a lot of upvotes. It says, "Hello there, we're Jax Wyatt and Drew Blackard from Samsung and Mike Roberts from Qualcomm. We just announced the Galaxy S23 series at Unpacked, and we're excited to host our first Ask Me Anything. We'll be answering your questions starting at 1 p.m. Eastern on February 6th. Ask us anything." Now, I've done many AMAs in the past, and I try my best to answer as many questions as I can. Some questions are, kind of douchey in nature, and when those occur, I'll sometimes respond with something that's a little bit thorny. But at the end of the day, I try to answer as many of these as I can, and this is one that I found that I thought that was very reasonable that I had posted. It says, "Are there any plans to develop a phone that fits in the average person's hand again, similar to the S10e? Are there any plans to develop a phone with a micro SD card slot and a headphone jack, or perhaps a removable battery? Does Samsung ever plan to make schematics available or support right to repair into the future?" Which I thought were very fair questions. One thing you find interesting here is that there's 260 comments in this thread. However, when you take a look at it in an incognito window, like I tried to in a different Brave tab, this happens. You go from 260 comments to "my comment is missing," and then you scroll down a little bit and you have, this with 5 comments, like one there, one here. This is like 15 comments, maybe 15, maybe 17, like max. So about 90% of the posts in this Ask Me Anything by Samsung have been deleted because, in my opinion, they were probably asking probing questions that were difficult to answer. And rather than actually answer something that's easy to answer, rather than answer a softball or be open to answering the question, they just delete it. And again, Samsung, there was this time 10 years ago where I thought Samsung was awesome and amazing and so much better than Apple in so many ways. And I was a fanboy. I had a Samsung Galaxy S4G back in 2010. The screen was much nicer than the screen on my HTC Incredible. It was, it seemed to be a freedom-respecting device to some extent. I had a replaceable battery, I had a headphone jack. Yet as time moves on, unfortunately, things change. So you have them making fun of Apple because Apple removed the headphone jack, and then they remove their own headphone jack, and then they take down their commercials making fun of Apple for removing the headphone jack. You have Samsung announcing a self-repair program where the battery is glued to the screen and costs over $200. You have televisions that are filled with advertisements. You have Samsung spending money on lobbyists to accuse independent repair centers of installing TikTok onto customer phones, and then they start pre-installing TikTok onto customer phones. You have Samsung going out of their way to try to destroy the independent repair industry by trying to claim that every single one of the replacement screens that we are utilizing for their products and other people's products are infringing on their patent for the pattern of pixel formation in an AMOLED. You have Galaxy earbuds, which are virtually disposable. I'll be honest, they went 2010, even 2012, 13, I like Samsung. I thought they were a good company. As time goes on, not so much. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and let me know if you have any question that you look forward to having deleted by these very, very, very thin-skinned people. Again, it's one thing if you're cursing, saying F you, you're mean, you're an app, blah, blah, blah. Literally asking, are you going to make a device that fits in my hand, has a micro SD card and a headphone jack, and do they plan to support right to repair? No personal attacks, no salt. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. Yes, many other companies other than Apple have the ability to be dicks. See you in the next video. Bye now.